Hey guys, this is the Messy Raw Vegan and I am back with another video on a meal that I am about to eat. It is dinner time and I am hungry, so it's been a long day. So I am excited to put this together and show you what I'm doing. So today I'm making raw tacos, okay? Raw tacos. And so in order to do this and make this video not as long, I went ahead and prepped the food processor with all of the spices that we'll need. So we will need a half a tablespoon of the Mrs. Dash seasoning, onion powder, and chili powder. Then we'll also need a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar and tamari, which is a type of soy sauce. Okay, we'll also need a fourth of a teaspoon of black pepper and the Himalayan sea salt. All right, and then we also needed an eighth of a teaspoon of smoked paprika and cayenne pepper. All right, so all of that is already in the food processor. Then next, we needed a cup of soaked sunflower seeds. All right, I'm gonna do a video soon on why we need to soak nuts in order to get the proper nutrients from them to eat, and as well get unhealthy properties out of them, okay, before we eat them. So went ahead and soaked the nuts, the sunflower seeds. And the sunflower seeds were soaked for 2 hours. This recipe came from Pinterest, so I'll show you guys that. Then next is sun-dried tomatoes. This is a fourth a cup of sun-dried tomatoes. These were also soaked for 2 hours. And when I say soaked, I mean I just put them in the bowl and fill the water over top of the sun-dried tomatoes and just let it sit. Same thing with the sunflower seeds. All right, so then next we have to put this in and be right back because I also have to put the blade in, otherwise it's not gonna mix. All right, I have the blade in, I have my little stirrer in, and all of the ingredients are in. This is going to make the meat mixture for the tacos. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix this up. You just have to pulse it a little bit. So I'll show you a little bit, but I know it's gonna be loud, so bear with me. Okay, and I will be back when this is complete. All right, so here we are. This is the sunflower seed and the sun-dried tomato mixture with all the spices mixed in. Look at the texture of that. It kind of almost looks like ground chicken, right? So this is a really, really good texture, a really, really good consistency for the tacos, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and leave that in there, and I'm gonna put it to the side. The next thing I made to go on the tacos is guacamole. I'm pretty sure everybody has their own way of making guacamole. So, and here is 2 avocados, a half a red tomato that's diced up, some cilantro, a little bit of lemon juice, some minced garlic, red onion, and I think that's about, oh, and some jalapeno. And that's about it. That's all that's in here. You season it up to your liking, and that's all. So I did that already. So my guacamole is good to go. And then I also made a base sauce, which is a lemon tahini sauce. If you're not familiar with tahini, tahini is sesame seed paste, okay? And with tahini, you can make all kinds of different flavor savory dressings. Tahini does have a strong flavor, but it's not so strong that you can't make up your own style of dressing. So for those that like the savior, more creamier dressings like I do, if you keep raw tahini in the house, and let me show you the one I have. This is the one I have. raw tahini, and make sure it says raw tahini. There's also toasted tahini. Sometimes raw vegans will use that even though it's not vegan, just to make something a little more savory or taste a little more salty. The roasted will help with that. So, but I just have the regular raw one. So you just season it up the way that you like, and then thin it out with some water to make it thinner, because it is pretty thick. So you thin it out with some water to make it thinner. It doesn't mess with the seasonings if you do it thinner with water. And then put it on what you want. And so a lot of my salad dressings that I like to do, I like to use tahini because I love a creamier, thicker dressing. Okay, so in this is a 1/3 cup of raw tahini, 2 tablespoons of lemon, and 2 tablespoons of agave with some salt. And so just to show you what I put in here, so I have the agave, and this is agave in the raw. So this actually is a really, really good sweetener. It also can double for syrup. So if you're trying to come off of the Mrs. Butterworth's syrup, then this will do it for you. Also, raw vegans use maple syrup as well. Okay, and then you guys know what lemon juice looks like, so I put lemon juice in there as well, and then Himalayan salt. So that makes up the base with the tahini dressing. All right, so now I believe that is it. It is time to assemble the tacos. All right, so now I have my taco base, which is romaine lettuce leaves, is what I'll be using as my taco shell. And so the first thing I'm gonna do, I believe I have 7 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think I have about 7 here. Okay, 6 or 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I have 6 because I took one off right before coming back on. Okay, so I have 6 here, but I also have enough to make 10 tacos. So that's going to be a great dinner for tonight. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is layer with my sauce. So I'm going to put one up here so you can see. So I'm going to layer on the inside, layer on the inside with the sauce. All right, then I'm going to add my taco meat and put a good amount in here because we want this to be filling. Now, seeds do provide some healthy fat content, and I have not had any fat content all day today. So this is going to be good to end the night with something of substance on my stomach. So we're going to do that. And then I also chopped up some red bell pepper. So we're going to slide 2 red bell pepper on here. And then end it with some guacamole. Ooh, I'm excited for this. It smells so good, you guys. Like, I really wish y'all could smell how good this smells. Okay, so there you have it. This is what my raw taco is going to look like for the night. I may even garnish with some cherry tomatoes, so you'll be able to see that in the final pictures that I take and put up on my Instagram channel. So make sure that you follow me on Instagram at The Messy Raw Vegan, and make sure that you like, follow, share, click the bell so that you get my notifications. Until then, take care of your body.